My name is Mr. Twitchy. I am the Twilight portion of Mugen Eclipse. Just a little background on myself as a person with, specifically with like anime manga in general. Started watching back in 2015 with Attack on Titan. I've read or watched about 70 shows. With the big three, I watched all of Naruto. I'm currently caught up, minus one chapter for One Piece. And then with Bleach, as obviously you can tell, I am anime only with my boy Vonte.
Yes. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vonte the First. I'm here. I'm the day portion of Mugen Eclipse. You know what I'm saying? Fire name. Shout out my boy Twitchy. He came up with it for the most part. He came up with it. Mugen Eclipse, love it. Anyway, so I started watching anime like in 2015. Before that, I was watching Dragon Ball for like a long time. But then I eventually got into Bleach, which was, I can kind of say it was my first anime after Dragon Ball. So it was my first anime in general that got me into anime. Back in 2015, I was in freshman year of high school. Some of my friends were watching it. And then after that, I just started watching other stuff like AOT, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, all that kind of stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah. And we'll get into that one day in another video. You know what I'm saying? We got a little beef on that. But and the big three, I've completed all of them. I don't read Boruto. Hell no. One Piece, I'm caught up with One Piece. And then Bleach right here, anime only, just like my boy Mr. Twitchy. So it's gonna be our first time getting into the Bleach experience on camera 10 years after the hiatus. Both of us didn't have to wait as long, but it's still been some years, you know what I'm saying? So we're here nonetheless, man, and I'm excited to get into it.
So with that being said, Vonte, what's your history with this series specifically?
So for me, I would say, so yeah, I started in 2015 with Bleach. I loved it. I actually did not, hey, comments don't get at me, but I actually did not watch it subbed. I watched it dubbed.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
There are some parts in it that, obviously the voice acting was kind of, this is one part with Hitsugaya. That shit, oh no. I'll probably bring that up again.
Oh, I think I know that, the scream where he gets his arm cut off. Yeah.
You know that one? Oh my God, yes. I laugh every single time I see that. But my history with Bleach has been pretty good. You know, I really like the series. I love the cast of characters, the character designs, power system. I like the world, you know, the Soul Society. I like that whole thing, the Hollows. Like, it's a really unique series. A lot of anime has took inspiration from it, so I've been rocking with it. My top 5 characters, no order really, but my top 3 for sure has always been Shunsui, Urahara, Ikkaku, Mayuri, and Aizen. Those are my top 5 characters. I like those 5 a lot. What about you?
So for me, Bleach was actually my first member of the big three that I got into back in anime. So I actually watched, I want to say like the first 100 episodes on Netflix, and then Netflix didn't have the rest of the episodes, so I had to go, you know, yo ho ho. And so I do actually own the entirety of Bleach in the physical manga, but unfortunately I've only read like the first 15 chapters or so. I just had other stuff to read and watch. But for me, my top 5 in no particular order, I have Ichigo, Kenpachi, Ulquiorra, my boy, Grimmjow, my other boy, and then Shunsui.
Dope 5 right there. And also both of us, we have, and you know, a lot of people will come on here and lie and act like they haven't seen, or somebody spoiled on certain things. We've been spoiled on relatively the same things. We kind of just vaguely said like names and stuff to each other so we wouldn't spoil each other. But in the end, we both pretty much got spoiled on the same stuff. So I won't really say it for you guys that are also anime onlys that have no idea. But we'll talk about it when we start seeing more and more. But we haven't really been spoiled on a lot of things. Just a few things, maybe like 4 things each. You know? Yeah,
I know the antagonist name, kind of where he comes from, a fight with Unohana, something about Grimmjow, and then Ichigo's like origin, for lack of a better term.
Same thing here, same thing.
All right, so I feel like that was a pretty good introduction to ourselves and Bleach. So you want to get into it?
Yep, let's get into it.